I just want to get something quick and dirty to work. Greetings and salutations everyone, I'm Mekamek. This is Let's Try Death Becomes You. This is the demo. Honestly, it's just a thing that grabbed my attention and I've been meaning to try the demo out for. And I figured why not try it over this. No matter what happens, this will be the end of us. With those words stuck in my head, I bounced between really wanting to see Lyra and being stubborn. She was right to be mad. I know this, but how do I break the silence that lasted a whole week? A silence that created a guilt so strong that each time I closed my eyes, I see how hurt she was. I miss her. All I did was ask a silly question about a silly rumor. A simple question about a silly rumor. Why has it become so complicated? I'm forcefully connected to the hive mind and I blink back the strange sensation. Even though I've used the campus hive mind messaging system countless times, I'm still not used to the tingle that creeps over my eyes. A message flashes across the back of my eyelids. Mentor reassignment approved. Further details will be provided as soon as they are finalized. Have a nice day. And then I'm out again. Cut off from the campus hive mind with a new message stuck in my head like a bad song. I shoot up from my bed. My eyes sting mercilessly and not just from the hive mind ping. I can't believe she went through with it. She's getting rid of me? Lyra has been my mentor since I began at the academy. We had a little argument, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't irredeemable. We're still friends, aren't we? Suddenly, my stubbornness is a lot easier to tame. My eyes flutter, spelling out my thoughts. Sharp pain connects me to her, and off it goes. I sign it with my name, Sydney. I'm sorry, can we talk, please? I wish the message didn't sound so desperate, but honestly, I am. She's my friend. That's why I asked about the rumors. It's because I don't want to believe them. But she laughed at me in response. Then she got quiet. I've never seen Lyra so tense before. She floats around the campus with a smile on her face and people flock to be her friend the way I did. The way I was. I was proud to be her friend. I still am. I'm grateful that she chose to guide me through what could have been a really rough first year. Lyra always says that unless your mentor is willing to devote every waking moment to you, you'll never survive the first year. Lyra is that kind of mentor. So dedicated to me, it was hard not to become as close as we did. She's the force I need to keep going on the worst of days. Okay, let's talk. My heart bucks and hope spurs me forward. I tug my shoes on and stumble out the door. I don't realize how late it is until the cold air smacks me in the face. Maybe I should get a jacket, but I want to see Lyra. I run towards the quiet side of campus where the mentors live. I want to sort this out and be her mentee again. I want to hear her voice. Voices? I look around, but it's so late not even a stray is out. I definitely heard something. I walk closer to where the sounds are coming from. You've got to be kidding me. Is that all you wanted? Is this all you wanted to say? Lyra, it's her voice. I started running again before I can think about it. You were quick, I'll give you that, but not quick enough. She's coming to get you. Lyra's voice cuts from the silence from the balcony above. Her melodic laugh sounds so different than usual to me, but I know it's her. There's no doubt it's her voice. There's a bite to it I've never heard before, but there'll be a reason for it, like there's a reason for the rumors. We can talk, and I know there'll be a reason. People are just jealous of her. We can definitely sort things out. From behind me, a thud, a crack, a hollow squelch. My heart lurches into the wallows of my stomach. Lie. I'm close to panicking before I can even turn around, imagining the worst, hoping for the best. Seeing the worst. Lyra! Bones jut out of her flesh at unnatural angles. Blood. Why is there so much blood? The pool of red seeps outward, as if making its way towards me. I force myself to step forward to get closer to her. Get up. Please get up, Lyra. I can't get any closer. No matter how much I want to be there for Lyra, I can't. Lyra? Get away from her! I'm sorry, The student drags me back by my shirt collar, holding me there as she inspects every inch of me. Miss Daniela, What did you just say? Sorry? I nod. Her gaze sucks coherent thought out of me. I don't even know what I'm sorry for, but I am. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Tears drip down my face. I want to tell Lyra that I'm sorry. I want her to know how I feel. If I say it enough times, will that make all of this go away? Save your sorries for someone who can use them. She lets go of me like she touched something dirty. I flinch away from her, my numb body stumbling back. I scuttle backwards, my hands slipping in blood. I scream. The sound pierces my throat until I'm out of breath. A hand, unfazed by the streaks my fingers paint on her sleeve cuff, helps me up. What happened here, Sydney? You know me? Yes, I know you. You're Lyra's mentee. You don't know me, I suppose. My panic ebbs and flows each time I blink. I don't know what spell she's using, if she's casting magic at all. But I want to feel calm, so I stare deeply into her glowing green eyes. I'm a Pauline. Lyra might have mentioned me. Maybe not a lot, but enough that my name rings a bell. No, she never did. I'm sorry. No, don't be. That does sound like Lyra. She laughs, but no joy glitters in her green eyes. As calm as I feel, I know this person is manipulating me with some sort of enchantment. I shouldn't be this calm. Not while Lyra is over there. I pull away from Pauline and the panic hits me again. She was doing something to me. This is why Lyra never mentioned Pauline. Lyra would never let someone control me like that. Not when I'm only a first year and can't defend myself. Did I offend you? No. Yes, Two students run towards the scene, hand in hand. When they catch my eye, they stop suddenly. Who are they? Oh dear, and I thought 3 was a crowd. The purple-haired student glares at me and stands before the blonde as if shielding her. We came as soon as we heard. The screams. We heard screams. Is she alive? No, Sydney made sure of that. Me? Daniela's eyes never meet mine, but she cuts everyone else down with her glare. The blonde shrinks behind the purple-haired student and Pauline shuffles away from me. You found her. Was that only a coincidence? Yes, How did you do it? Daniela, what are you... You heard her. She keeps saying she's sorry. What are you so sorry about? I didn't do this. Why would you apologize for something you didn't do? You can't do this, Daniela. This is murder. I didn't do this. Why should we believe you? My head snaps to the sour-faced student, who won't even look at me. Her eyes never leave Daniela's. I'm her friend. I'd never do this to her. Look to the one person who might have my back, but Pauline is also looking to Daniela. My last hope dies. Maybe it is a little suspicious. Please, I didn't do anything. Please believe me. Let's hope the authorities believe you. No, we can't. Sophie, we can't. Do we have any other choice, Alice? Sophie, ignore her. It's not your choice to make, Alice. Pauline, call the administrators. They can sort this out. Pauline looks at me with a weak smile. If you're innocent, Sydney, then it'll be fine. They'll find out what really happened. I want to agree, but what if they seem to the same conclusion? What if they take the easiest course of action and blame me for it? No! No? But why worry if you're innocent? They all stare at me. I am, but I'm alone. None of these people will help me. None of these people will go out on a limb for the way that Lee... My eyes catch Lyra's knee, wrenched back at an unnatural angle. She's the only person I have. I didn't do this, but I'm scared. Feel a small hand touch mine. Alice, the blonde-haired student, holds my hand and smiles at me with all the radiance of a spring morning. We'll help you, Sydney. I don't believe that, but who else can I trust? That smile might be only to sweeten the lies. We won't let anything bad happen to you. Then it's decided. Sophie, come with me. We need to move Lyra before this becomes bigger than us. What about us? Didn't you just promise to take care of Sydney? You and Pauline can see that she gets back to her dorm safely. I'm getting Twilight Girl mystery flashbacks. As we walk away, I take one last look at Lyra. Daniela turns Lyra's face away from me, revealing the hole in the back of her skull. Sylvie presses her hand against it. What are they doing to her? Neither of them flinch as they lift. Blood dripping and both broken limbs dragging along behind them. My gut grips onto my stomach and I hope it stays there. As I walk away with Alice and Pauline, I hate the relief I feel knowing I'm walking away from Lyra's corpse. I was dying to see Lyra, but now that she's dead, I can't wait to get away. Hey, I'm Alice, but you probably already caught that. I know she's trying to make me feel better, so I go along with it, hoping any talking is better than this goat. I'm Sydney. I'm glad that it's hard to think about Lyra while I'm talking to Alice, because I'll scream again if I do. Nice to meet you, Sydney. I force a smile as bright as Alice's while Lyra bleeds. Nice to meet you too. You've already met Pauline. She's a mentor for elemental magic. Lucky for her, that's my major, so she gets to see me all the time. I would if you ever showed up to lectures. Guilty. Alice and Pauline both seem like the type that smile a lot, which is almost infectious. But it's not enough for me to shake the gloom that's gripping me. You're a first year, right, Sydney? You'll be picking a major soon. You got any ideas what it'll be? No, it's a big decision. The biggest? Having a mentor makes it easier to choose. It would if they weren't such egoists. Not you, Pauline. You're wonderful. Thank you, Alice. My mentor wasn't like that either. Oh, who's your mentor? Lyra. Or it used to be. Oh. Yeah! Poor choice of topic. She had me reassigned, so technically she's not my mentor anymore. That sounds a lot like her. That's the second time Pauline said that something sounds like what Lyra would do. Is she rubbing in how well she knew Lyra? That's not true. Well, she usually doesn't last a semester with a mentee. She must have liked you. It's like I said, we were friends. Did I really sound so smug about it when she dropped me too? Pauline is watching me and I get the feeling she's thinking the same thing. Friends, huh? Lyra having friends seems odd. There's nothing not odd about it. We'd still be friends now if I didn't ask her stupid questions about stupid rumors. She might even be alive now if I had kept my big mouth shut. wasn't a good friend. I should have believed her, no questions asked. If I had, she might... Tears choked me and I shut up. I brought the elephant back into the room. Please stop being such a coward. You don't need to do that to be a good friend, Sydney. Do what? Blame yourself. It's as useful as punching yourself in the face. It just hurts. I laugh a little weakly and just as quickly stop. I scrub away the tears with my sleeve. I can't think like that. It is my fault. The truth is, Lyra does what she wants to and has a talent for making you think you had some sort of control over it. You shouldn't take on more than your fair share of responsibility. Some people don't need a reason to make a bad choice, and letting you go is one of Lyra's bad choices. Maybe it was a good choice, for you at least. I'd put it another way. Lyra doesn't make good choices, but rash ones. Unless Daniela is there to hold her hand, she's just a chaotic whirl of desires and passions. I don't think letting go is one of them. Letting me go was one of them, though. I hurt her. Shut up, Sydney, before you say something you regret. There was a rumor about her hurting one of her old mentees. It isn't true, right? She was taking magic within them without them knowing? She should stop talking. Why would these people be honest if Lyra couldn't be? I know it's not true. Lyra wouldn't. I was just... You were concerned, as you should be when you hear something nasty like that. It was a good thing you asked her about it, Sydney. When there's smoke, there's fire and all that. We shouldn't be talking this way about the recently deceased. Sydney doesn't need to dwell on these things. It's over now. Pauline's eyes look so empty and my gut twists. She's telling the truth. She's never lied once, but that's what worries me. She's too clever to be telling me the whole truth. We first come to the second year dormitory. Alice hovers by the door, taking in a deep breath. I do want to make sure you're alright, Sydney. Tonight was intense, so if you ever need a friend, my dorm room is 686. You'd come and talk about whatever, whenever you want to, okay? Like that, Alice. Thank you. Alice pulls me into a hug. She smells like daisies and lavenders. She moves her face so the heat of her mouth is against the crook of my neck. That's a little bit too close for my liking. I need to know what I smell like after all this. Don't worry about Lyra, Sydney. She whispers into my skin, quietly enough to keep Pauline from hearing. She did it to herself. Alice pulls away, giving me a quick peck on the cheek before disappearing into the dormitory. Yep, I don't think I trust any of these characters, honestly. I scrub Alice's kiss burns from my cheek. Can't let her talk about Lyra like that. She knew what she was doing. Being nice to me to cloud my judgment, but her sweet exterior must be hiding something sinister. Too much sugar is sickly. Pauline and I continue on to the first few years' dorm in silence. Pauline watches me and doesn't hide it. She even boldly catches my eye when I look back at her. Did she hear what Alice said back there? I shiver at the thought. We have never remotely considered what Alice had said. Lyra and I were about to talk it out and go back to being friends. Why would Lyra do that to herself? Don't go there. Don't all. I sniff back the tears, try to hold it together. I can't start crying, not now. Not until I get back to my own room. I don't believe Lyra would have done something like that. Why would she invite me to meet up if she was planning to? Unless she wanted me to see it. She wanted me to know it was my fault. No, she didn't. Alice was lying. That makes more sense than Lyra. Sydney? I walk faster. The dorm is in view. I need to get there before I can deal with these thoughts. It's all my fault. The thoughts don't stop no matter how much I want them to. Maybe she did do this to herself and she wanted me to know it. What kind of friend would do that? My thoughts keep cycling, passing through the same points each time. Sydney? Lyra wasn't like that. She wouldn't do that to me. Alice, you liar! Sydney. Spin around and Pauline is holding out a tissue. Snatch it up and scrub the tears away. Alice was right. Tonight has been intense. Don't say a word, Sydney. Talk and it will all come out. Just hold it together. I nod. It helps to rattle my brain enough as if it would disrupt my cycling thoughts and help me not cry. I was wondering, does the first year dorm still have that broken coffee machine on the third floor lounge? Yeah, I think so. Why? I want a coffee, of course. Pauline holds the lounge door open for me, and I guess that's her way of saying she's seen me all the way here, and to my room, just like Miss Daniela asked. It doesn't work, you know. But we're magic, remember? Perk up a little, wondering what sort of spell you could use on a coffee machine. Then Pauline slams her palm against the machine, and just like magic, but not quite, the coffee machine spits out a cup, filled with sludgy brown liquid. Nothing like it. Pauline hands me the cup. After a few cautious sips, it's hard to disagree. 2 long gulps to soothe the last knots of tension in my body. Pauline smiles expectantly at me when I hand the cup back. It is the spot after such a stressful night. A little too well. Promise I haven't done anything to it, Sydney. That's not what I meant. Saying that, now I'm a little worried. Pauline is a mentor, so her spells go way beyond my own. And she's already proven she'd throw me under the bus if Daniela asks her to. What's to say she's not doing that now? All I can do is trust her, but nothing about the situation is reassuring. If you need to talk, Sydney, I'm here too. I guess you also want to be my friend? How gullible do these people think I am? If you want me to, do you need another friend, Sydney? After what happened to my last friend, are you sure you'd want to do that? Maybe I'm a bad omen. I don't believe that's what happened, Sydney. Then why did you say that I seemed suspicious back outside? We do need to be careful. Even if I don't think it's you, we can't rule anyone out yet. That doesn't explain Daniela's accusations. Daniela knows what she's doing. I'm sure she agrees with me that we can't rule anyone out. She probably has a plan to get to the bottom of this. None of that felt like it. Shut up before you say too much. Every part of me wants to trust Pauline, but I know that's the coffee talking. There's no way I'd be so willing to bear so much to this stranger, no matter how nice her eyes are. Could be a spell. Maybe that's why I felt calm after looking into her eyes back outside. Sydney, we all need someone we can trust. Don't be afraid to trust me. Maybe. I tried to divert the conversation the way Lyra would keep things light and fun, and to stop us talking about things that are too uncomfortable. You said Lyra talked about me all the time. I'd only known to change the topic. Last time Lyra and I spoke before it was too late. What'd she say? She thought you were a very eager student, very agreeable and fun to be around. You said you were arguing. Did she say anything about it? I don't think so, but Lyra liked to keep a brave face. When you're special to so many people, you have to keep your image up. I don't think many people got to know her well because of it. She wasn't like that with me. I got to know her. She'll make you think like that, but she knows how to adapt. Lyra knew that she had to do that because whatever she's hiding is just too ugly a thing to forgive, no matter how special she is. I take the last swig of my coffee, trying to hide how uncomfortable her words have made me. I know Lyra like no one else does, even if Pauline thinks otherwise. I think we better call it a night, don't you? I promise to look out for you, Sydney, like a substitute mentor. Though you probably won't need me very much. Lyra said you're strong, resilient even. Me? She said that about me? All the time. She never said that directly to me. We're all here for you, Sydney. Having Daniela as a mentor won't be anything like what people say it is. She's very attentive and will steer you down the right path. Wait, Daniela is going to be my new mentor? Don't be a stranger, Sydney. My office door is always open if you need tea or tissues or coffee even. Item unlocked. Coffee. Pauline leaves. The beginning of a blustery night is silenced the moment the door closes on her. I'm alone again. Coffee. Could manipulation get people to do the right thing? I put the half-finished coffee on my desk and lay back on my bed, staring up at the ceiling. Lyra, if I only hadn't doubted you. After what feels like hours, the tears finally slow down, but I can't seem to catch my breath. I smother my face with a pillow, hoping it'll do the same for my thoughts. Everything remains so loud. I'm sorry. I ruined everything. Why aren't you here? I promised to be better if you'd come back, Lyra. There are so many things I still wanted to do together. Why did I waste the last few days we could have had together? Now they'll never come back. In silence, as the panic burns all thoughts to a white-hot intensity and presses down on my chest. Crushes me until I'm breathless and I scream, sobbing pitiful tears into my pillow. I'm scared for my life, as scared as Lyra was when she fell. I'm crying all over again. I cry until I'm so tired my body shuts down and forces me to sleep. It's all a dreamless sleep haunted by Lyra. She has very strange eyes, let's be fair. My only friend in the whole world, gone. Lyra, I'll make this right. There must be something I can do. 7 days later. A week has passed, yet I can't see it. I can think about in nicer terms that Lyra's gone. She isn't here. I'm alone. I can say that I'm alone, but admitting that she's... I haven't gotten to that point, but I need to because I can't keep this up much longer. I hold myself away waiting for someone else to notice and serve justice because there's no way Lyra did this to herself. Whoever did it is still out there. I need to do something useful, but I don't know what. I've been searching the campus hive mind, logging in religiously over the last week, looking for anything about her. Nothing is different. Even though she's gone, nothing has changed. What should have changed? Everyone knew her and adored her and revered her, yet not a single person is talking about why she's not here. Turns out no one but me cares about her. They can't have cared about her the same way I did. They were all fake friends. Lyra knew this. They cared as much as their jealousy would let them, but my friendship was real. Lyra wouldn't let me hang out with her friends because she wanted us to be closer than that. What if it had been me? Lyra would care more, she'd do more about it. I think back to that night and the students that had been there. So this is a sort of deduction system. You decide which way you want to take this route, who you want to distrust, who you want to investigate. This is basically a murder mystery visual novel, but not in the same way of Ace Attorney or Danganronpa. It's a lot more on the visual novel than the murder mystery, but I say that and it is a murder mystery. But anyway, I think that's the last look at Death Becomes You, the demo. I just wanted to know what this would lead to. I'm still not sure, but at least I have that done. Till next time. Till next time, guys, take care. We'll see you all around.